Hey everyone, it's time for Isaac's Saturday race tips. Now, I don't want to wake any of the folks up, so mind the tone in my voice, trying to keep a lid on it and, not get into too much trouble. But let's get into the Saturday race tips. Day 2 of the Star Championship, starting off at Royal Randwick, and then we'll move into Caulfield. So Randwick, race 2, the South Pacific Stakes. It's a 1400 metre. I've gone with number 4, Bend the Knee. Now, drawn barrier 5, J-Mac on board, currently at the $13 mark, so really strong odds there. 5th in the Derby Munro Stakes, which was a 1200 metre. There's a different jockey on board today, so maybe a different jockey proves a different result, and hopefully that's the case for Bend the Knee in race 2 at Randwick. Race 3 is the Prov Midway Championships. It's a 1400 metre. Now, considering the track conditions, which is currently scheduled as a heavy 10, I'm looking at a roughie in this race like number 5, Travest, Regan Bayliss on board, currently at $31. Now, this horse came second last start at Goulburn, and it handled the heavy track really well. So, it's got a chance in the Prov Midway Championships today. And another horse who caught my eye in race 3 is number 10, Barossa Rossa. Drawn the inside barrier, which is a bit of a concern. Jeff Penzer on board, currently at $11, and it's a chance of back-to-back win. So both of those horses, even though they're out to, I guess you could say, some sort of long odds and a bit of a dark horse in the race, they've got a likely chance to at least place or at least have a nice run. Race 5 is the Arrowfield 3-year-old Sprints 1200 metre. The favourite at $2.90 is number 1 in the Congo, Tommy Berry on board. It has a chance. It came 3rd in the Galaxy on a heavy 9, so it went okay on the heavy track. But the horse I'm really keeping a close eye on is number 3, Marine One, and I'm surprised to see this horse currently at $17. It's a fantastic horse, and I'd love to see it get up today and get the win. We've seen it have some fantastic wins in the past at the Victorian tracks. This time up in Sydney with Mark Zahra on board. Let's see how it goes. Race 6 is the Australian Oaks, a 2,400 metre. Now, number 3, Biscayne Bay, drawn barrier 5, Mark Zahra on board, currently at $17, so a roughie in the Oaks. 3rd in the Kennedy Oaks last year, and this was actually my pick in the Kennedy Oaks last year, so hopefully gets the win today. It can run the distance. It just needs to finish a little stronger. It's used to the Victorian tracks and the track conditions for me today, obviously being the heavy track. It's got a little question mark there next to Biscayne Bay. Let's see how it goes. Number 1, Hinged. If you're not feeling too confident, I'd probably take an each way bet on the favourite, which is at $3.90. It knows this track really well, and it's been travelling okay in its past races. Race 7 is the Sydney Cup. It's a 3,200 metre. I'm really looking forward to this race. You love to see the Cups being run. Hopefully the weather does hold off. Number 1, the Chosen One. I love this horse. I never put it in doubt. I always look at it in the form. Drawn barrier 5, Hugh Bowman on board. Now it's currently at $16. It's used to these long races. It came 3rd in the Tancred Stakes. We've seen it run in the Melbourne Cups in the past. It goes well, and it can run a long distance and step on it in the last 600 metres or so. Hopefully that's what we see today. It's up against a few strong horses like number 5, Crystal Pegasus, who's been going oh so well. Jamie Carr on board. Anything over the 2,400 metre mark, this horse seems to be going really well. It's got a good chance, and it gets the wins easily because it just flicks the switch and can run that straight so smoothly. Currently at $6.50, so a good chance there for Crystal Pegasus. And number 6, Angel of Truth, caught my eye in the form today. Willie Pike on board, currently at $23. This horse is a surprising horse. It has the odd nice run here and there. It finishes strongly even though it doesn't place. It might be a bit of a surprise this year, so keep an eye on Angel of Truth. There's my box trifecta. Number 1, the Chosen One. Number 5, Crystal Pegasus, and number 6, Angel of Truth. Really hoping Crystal Pegasus gets the win. But gee, I'd love to see the chosen one get up, that's for sure. Race 8 is the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. It's a Group 1. It's a 2,000 metre. What a field this race has. Number 2, Zaki, Jamie Carr on board at $5.50. Number 6, Very Elegant, who I'm hoping to win this race. J-Mac on board, currently the favourite at $3.25. It's got a good chance, but watch out for number 8, Montefilia, who's caused an upset before on the mighty mare Very Elegant, currently at $7. Hugh Bowman on board. It won the Randwick Stakes, and that was a boil over. Just to see it close out that race and catch Very Elegant, what a win by Montefilia, and maybe could repeat another upset today. Race 9 is the Queen of the Turf, 1,600 metres. We love to see the queens of our horse racing industry. Horses like Colette, who will have a nice run. Horses like horses like Ice Bath from the Brad Widdop stable. It keeps edging closer for a win, and at times you feel like it's teasing the punters, but it's nearly there, so maybe today we'll get the win finally. But my main pick for this race, and I think number 14, Yonce, will win it. John Allen on board, currently at $5.50. It just keeps on winning. This horse is such a strong horse. This horse can run multiple distances and finish off with the win. So Yonce to win the Queen of the Turf for me. Moving off to Caulfield, race 1, the Lang Warren Hotel Handicap, 2,400 metre. Number 5, Maserati Bay, Jai McNeil on board, currently at $2.20 as the favourite. That's my pick for this one. Last start, strong win, which was a 1,900 metre at Yarra Valley. It led from the start, and just to see the strength and power in this horse was phenomenal. Race 2 is the Dexian Victoria Handicap, 2,000 metre. Just the one pick in this one. Number 4, Commander Harry. What a horse. Linda Meach on board, currently at $5.50. Last start came 3rd in the Mornington Guineas, which was a 1,600 metre. A great effort. It covered a lot of ground late approaching the straight. And if it can do the same thing, it's a certain chance for me in race 2 at Caulfield. Race 4 is the Redoubt's Choice Stakes, 1,100 metre. Number 1, Cannonball. Probably my top pick. Drawn barrier 6, Brett Preble on board, currently at $4.50. Last run was at Geelong, where it got a nice win, Good jump last start, and it sprinted home nice and easily, so hopefully we see that again today. Race 5 is the L.U. Simon Builders Handicap, 1,100 metre. Number 3, Yulong Defence, drawn the inside barrier with barrier 1. Yes, a bit of a question mark for me, considering it is a shorter race with 1,100 metres. Jamie Mott on board, currently the favourite at $4.60. Hasn't had a win in a while, so maybe it can get the win today. Last run at Caulfield was late December last year, where it came 2nd, so it goes okay on this track, at least for a placing. Race 8 is the Manhari Medals Plate, 1,600 metre. Number 7, Think and Fly, Josh Richards on board, currently at $7. 3rd at Mornington in a 1,600 metre. Now, it's been a long time since its last win. Maybe today, but I do have my doubts. And number 13, this Skilled Cat, currently at $17. It is a market mover, so keep an eye on it. I've taken this horse before. All the best to the connections. I love the David O'Prey stable. And maybe this Skilled Cat for a surprising win today at Caulfield. That will be sensational. Race 9 is the Sepout Wines Handicap. It's a 1,400 metre. Just the one pick for me to finish the day off at Caulfield. Number 11, Paperboy. Drawn barrier 7, John McNeil on board. The favourite at $4.20. 2nd in the Grand Handicap Sprint. It's a great horse, and it's been up to great form lately, so hopefully a win today. That'd be great to finish off Caulfield and get the win in the last for my Saturday race tip. So that's it, folks. It's going to be another exciting day on the tracks. Hopefully at Randwick the weather does hold off, and the races can flow at a consistent pace. If you are taking the punt, good luck, and as always, gamble responsibly. Make sure you like, comment, and share this video out to your friends and family. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. And for more content, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram.